Hello everyone, Thempire here with more new cards. This time, we've got cards from the new Advent of the Eyes of Blue structure deck. Forget Rage of the Abyss, forget crossover breakers, forget infinite forbidden reveals, it's Blue Eyes time, baby. Blue Eyes forever. Get all the hating out of the way, you know. Blue Eyes, they always get more support than everyone else does. It's true. It's annoying that Blue Eyes gets more stuff than everyone else does. But what you gonna do? It's Blue Eyes. They're always gonna get more support than everyone else, so I will take this opportunity to say some of the Blue Eyes cards are pretty cool, actually. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon is a really interesting card, and I really like the way it works. I think some of the Blue Eyes cards are really cool. So, hopefully these cards will support that, and we can start playing Jet Control again. First up, we have a new Synchro. I really like the Synchro part of Blue Eyes a lot more than I like the Fusion part, so I'm really excited about this. We have Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon. That's so cool. Giving an Ultimate Dragon version to the Spirit Dragon. I really like that, actually. So 3,500. 4,000 defense. That makes sense with the way that they're reversed on Spirit Dragon. And then it's a level 12 Synchro. It's going to be a little difficult to make. It requires 2 tuners and a non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. I assume we're going to get a higher level tuner. What would it need to be? A 3? We need a level 3 tuner and a level 1, or our usual level 1 our usual level 1 tuners and then a non-tuner Blue Eyes. I guess you could also do it like a level 2 tuner and a level 1 tuner and then Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, maybe. Anyways, you can only use each of the second and third effects of this card once per turn. Your opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. Okay, so this protects you from Bestials. So that's nice. When a card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate that effect. And if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack at the end of the turn. Whoa, it's like bad Crystal Wing. That's cool. It's card or effect, so it's like a bit of a wash with Crystal Wing. Actually, it's not necessary because it's a little more versatile. Crystal Wing only does monster effects. This does anything, so it's an Omni negate, but it gains less attack. So. Or, you know, in some cases, it gains more attack, because Crystal Wing gains as much attack as the attack of the monster it negated and destroyed. So, in some cases, it's actually gaining more attack than it would otherwise. That's pretty cool. Omni Negates are like one of the most boring ways you can have a card interact, but for a big guy like this, I think an Omni Negate is warranted, honestly. If this card is destroy a battle or card effect, you special summon a light dragon monster from your graveyard. Cool. So, interesting thing to note is that Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon is an appropriate target, not only for Crimson Dragon, obviously, so you could get this instead of going into Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity, which I wouldn't do right now, but might be something worth doing in the future. But additionally, this is a target for Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, with its tag out effect. And its float effect can float back into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, which is, I think, neat. Although, will this card be destroyed by battle or card effect? Unlikely. Sorry, if it has the effect, it just means that they're gonna have to find some other way to get it out. But you know, it's possible. It's definitely not gonna be destroyed by battle unless they like honest their way over it. But you know, maybe you force your opponent in a situation where they pop the card. At the very least, it'll discourage them from doing so, which is nice. We got a new Maiden. Ooh, and she's in the Dragon Shrine. Look at that. White Maiden. Yeah? Is that what you want to call her? Oh, Boise. Level 1 Spellcaster Tuner Light. Doesn't quite fit with making this guy yet, but we'll see. You can use the first, second, third effects of this card once per turn. You can send this card from your hand to the field to grave. Place a True Light from hand, deck, or grave face up in your spell trap zone. Well, I guess this does incentivize you to play True Light, even though I think True Light's a really bad card. Every time I try to do anything with Blue Eyes, I think about it, and then I just decide not to. It's just a liability, as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, it does have free summons, and if you have a way to just get it onto the field, it's not bad. but I do worry about it being popped and destroying your field. If you special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Oh, well, you know, that makes things pretty easy, doesn't it? So I guess in that case, you really would want to do the True Light stuff. Yeah, it's just like it just literally just does itself. Like, it sets the True Light summons Blue Eyes, you summon this card from the graveyard where you sent it. When this card in the field is targeted for an attack for card effect, you can special summon Blue Eyes or level Light Tuner from your graveyard. Level 1 Light Tuner from your graveyard. So it has to be a Blue Eyes in your graveyard. Okay. Well, this is never happening anyways, so that's fine. Oh, Azure. This card's neat. Wishes with Eyes of Blue. I do like the Eyes of Blue nomenclature. It's annoying that you can't just say, search a Blue Eyes card and get all these guys, but I really like... Eyes of Blue is just like... It's a very evocative phrase. I don't know. I called my I want to say a couple of years ago when I was doing Master Duel deck profiles, I did a branded Blue Eyes deck profile when Jet Dragon came out, and I called it Branded with Eyes of Blue because I just really like that with Eyes of Blue subtitle, or I guess nomenclature. You'll use each of the effects once per turn. Discard a card. Add from deck to hand a spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon, except for Wishes with Eyes of Blue, and a level 1 Light Tuner. Damn! That's not bad. Could be better, but it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, you can get... So, wait, oh man, you can get one of the many spell traps that mention Blue Eyes. Some of them are pretty busted, honestly. And you can grab White Maiden, and then White Maiden gets True Light. You can manage this card from your graveyard, then target a Blue Eyes White Dragon you control. Equip one to it. Equip one... Okay, this is a typo, I think. Equip to it one Blue Eyes monster from your extra deck as an equip spell that gives 400 attack. What? Why would you want to do that? What? Huh? Why? What? To what end? What purpose does this serve? That's a terrible effect. What the fuck? What the fuck is the point of that? Alright, Blue-Eyed. Blue-Eyed. Is this not a Blue-Eyed? Is it Blue-Eyed Dragon's Roaring Arrival? Why? Is that a typo or is that actually how it is? Normal spell. You can only use one of the 1/2 effects of this card per turn. Special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your deck, graveyard, or banishment in defense position, and if you do not control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can only special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon with this effect. Ooh, an Eldritch qualifier. Deck, graveyard, or banishment is interesting. You do not control Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, so this gets you a guy for free. So this helps you with the Maiden effect. So this is this card right here is a 1-card combo. It just, or I guess technically it's 1.5 because you got to discard a card, but that's nothing. That's like the easiest kind of 1.5 card combo. It's more like a 1.1 card combo, right? So it'll get you this guy because it mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon, and it'll get you this girl. This girl gets you True Light. True Light summons, this can summon it from deck, graveyard, or banishment, or True Light can summon it from hand or grave, I believe. Hold up, we can actually check. Hand or grave, yeah, exactly. But again, if it's sent from spell traps under the grave, it destroys all monsters you control. Well, but you also get to get the fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon spell traps. It searches one every turn, so you don't have to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. It has a lot of... It's a nice advantage. I guess with Maiden, maybe it's worth it. Then you can banish this card from your graveyard, fusion summon a fusion monster using materials from your hand or field, including a Blue Eyes monster. Oh. Yeah, this is good. Wow. And there's only 4 of these right now. According to the press release that they gave when they announced the structure deck, there's supposed to be 8 new cards in the structure deck. This is only the first 4 of the 8. So there are 4 more cards in the structure deck to advance this strategy, and we've already seen the introduction of a 1-card combo for Blue Eyes. Honestly, kind of crazy. These are pretty good cards. Okay, so like, what are we doing with these? Like, I know these I know the Blue Eyes cards fairly well. I don't know. So the thing I actually don't know is the Blue Eyes spell traps very well, which this seems heavily oriented towards. So let me open up good old-fashioned yugioh Pro, and we're gonna type in Blue Eyes White Dragon. So we're looking for any spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon, because that's what this one can search. Any spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon, except for this one, of course. This is crazy. This is a crazy card. This is gonna be an Ash Magnet, unfortunately, and so far we don't have another one card combo, as far as I know. Rather than like Branded Fusion, but Branded Fusion isn't exactly what we're looking for, I don't think. But this is really nice. I just maybe in the next 4 cards we maybe get another one card combo. I mean, this White Maiden's almost something like that. It depends on whether you have I guess it's not a one card combo, it's a 2 card combo because you have to draw Blue Eyes, or you could draw into Roaring Arrival naturally. But let's check out what else you could get. So there's Burst Streamless Destruction, which destroys all monsters your opponent controls if you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then Blue Eyes White Dragon cannot attack the turn you activate this card. Very funny that you could still just like synchro that off and not have to worry about that restriction at all. Bingo, or fusion it off even. Bingo Machine Go, of course, that's the one that lets you reveal 3 cards and randomly pick one. This one's terrible. Definitely not going for that one. Chaos Form. Chaos Form does mention Blue Eyes White Dragon, so this does support the Ritual Chaos Max, which is still a pretty formidable card in some respects. It's not, unoutable by any means, but it's not a bad card. And this, makes it abundantly easy to make, but you still got to draw into the guy. Nothing in here has made it where you don't have to draw into Chaos Max. So, yeah. Rage with Eyes of Blue. This is the one that special summons 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon if you banish everything from hand, field, and grave. I don't think you're playing this one. This one doesn't seem very good. Ooh, Ultimate Fusion. Ultimate Fusion's a decent card. This is the fusion card that allows you to use Blue Eyes White Dragon or Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, or any card that uses those as a material, and then shuffles the fusion material listed on it from hand, field, or grave into the deck. And then you could destroy a face-up card your opponent controls up to the number of Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon used from the field as material. That part usually doesn't come up, but the fact that you could just use the grave material and recycle it is pretty nice. I don't know that you do this, though, because you have the fusion effect on here. Although this only uses material from hand or field, so maybe not. Maybe you gotta use get Ultimate Fusion. Vision with Eyes of Blue. This one I am not as familiar with, but I remember it being decent. You activate this card, you reveal Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand, special summon a monster from your hand. Any monster? Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster you control, return that face-up monster to the hand, and then you can apply the following effects based on the number of original cards named, based on the original card name of that returned monster. Jesus. If it was Blue Eyes White Dragon, you could special summon a monster from your hand. Okay. And if it was anything else, you could special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your hand. You can only activate one Vision with Eyes of Blue per turn. Okay. So what that means is it turns Blue Eyes into Jet Dragon a little bit, kinda. Doesn't seem great. Strength and Unity. You can if you ritual or fusion summon using Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, you target a card your opponent controls or in their graveyard, banish it. Send this card or face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target one level 7 or higher normal monster from the grave, add it to your hand and shuffle into the deck. That's not great. Destined Rivals. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, they get the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls at the end of the turn. You can only activate one Destined Rivals per turn. This one actually might not be a bad one to grab, huh? That's the Omni Negate for every or negate for every, no, negate, what am I talking about? Negate for every monster on field at the time of activation. It's not the worst, for sure. And then, of course, there's Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Target a blue-eyes monster you control this turn. That face-up monster is unaffected by card effects of its own, cannot be destroyed by battle, and also any opponent's monster it battles with is destroyed at the end of the damage step. And then while it's in the graveyard, if you normal or special summon a blue-eyes monster, or blue-eyes white dragon specifically, actually, you can set this card, but banish when it leaves the field. You can only use the effect once per turn. This one's an interesting card. I don't know that you want to grab this. And then, of course, there's also True Light, but we can get True Light with Maiden, so there's no point in grabbing that. I don't know. Is there? Wait, is? Oh yeah, there is a fusion that uses Blue Eyes Ultimate. There's a couple, and one of them is a quarter century rare only. I was like, I don't think we're gonna be making that with Ultimate Fusion. I don't think. Ultimate Fusion might be the pick, honestly, or for like as a backup search. Vision with Eyes of Blue is alternatively a decent one. Bursting Destruction is funny. Destined Rivals or Ultimate Creature Destruction also could see a place in there. You only get the one search of a spell trap, though. There's nothing else in the deck that really does that so far. Wow. I don't know when you're going to be using this effect. So there is a fusion that's pretty easy to make in the Blue Eyes deck. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. It requires a Blue Eyes White Dragon and then any dragon monster as its second material. I just don't know that you're going to be doing that really very much. But this new structure deck does seem to be mostly focused on the synchros anyways, so I'm not too surprised by that, honestly. So, I guess... how do I feel about these? I think these are cool. Ultimate Dragon is a really cool upgrade to Spirit Dragon, and the fact that it can really work Spirit Dragon into it, I don't understand its materials. I feel like its materials are a strange choice. I don't get it. Especially because I guess you could make Twin Burst Dragon and then use 2 tuners, but that's a lot of material to sink into this guy. I think the idea is that you're not supposed to make this guy. I think that's what the idea is. You're not supposed to actually make this guy normally. You're supposed to summon him off of Spirit Dragon, which I think is cool, actually. And unfortunately, oh man, he doesn't have a restriction on summoning himself, which really lends credence to the idea that you're not supposed to summon him normally. If you summon him normally, he can just summon himself back from the grave infinitely if he's destroyed by battle or card effect. But because you're going to be summoning him off of Spirit Dragon, he's not going to be summoned properly, so you're not going to be able to summon him, but you'll be able to summon Spirit Dragon back. I think that's literally the idea behind why they made it this way. But you could use 2 level 1 tuners and Blue Eyes Twin Burst for some reason. This is neat. I like it. The Spirit Dragon going into him. I don't... So I don't know why you would do that. Like when you would do that, I mean, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know when you would do that. Because... Spirit Dragon has 2 floodgates. It has a floodgate that stops the special summon of 2 or more monsters at the same time, which not super relevant. Well, no, it actually is super relevant. What am I talking about? That floodgate is incredible against Flamberge. It makes Flamberge 2 material instead of 3 material, right? And then it has a negation of an effect in grave. So maybe it's after you like negate an effect in grave, which is also pretty good in the current format. Then you do the thing to tribute it and then summon the other guy. I am noticing though that his effect to attribute himself to special summon a light dragon synchro monster does not apply if he is not synchro summoned. So if he is summoned back by the effect of Blue Eye Spirit Ultimate Dragon, he loses that ability. So that's an important thing to keep in mind here. But like, I just don't know when you float into this, when you like do the thing to go into this guy, right? Because his floodgate is not nearly as good as the floodgate on Spirit Dragon. Well, I mean, they're both... oh, shit. Sorry, the thing froze a little bit, and I accidentally clicked on it twice because it was frozen. But yeah, so this one I think is a cool toolbox, or a cool tool for the deck, but not like what makes the deck. White Maiden is kind of incredible that they're printing a card like this. I don't care about the third effect at all. Just so you're aware, the third effect is nothing as far as I can tell. It's just a reference to Maiden with Eyes of Blue, is all it is. But the other two effects really set up your plays super well. And Wishes with Eyes of Blue is just incredible search power for the deck. And then it has a second effect for some reason. It literally it could say nothing here and it would be perfectly fine. I don't even know why they bothered putting this effect on here. Like, is there like a reason why you would want that to be on the field? I guess maybe you would want to put like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon on the field so you could use it as fusion material. Hold up. Using material from her field. Hold up. Tell me it doesn't work this way. Please, someone in the comments, tell me it does not work this way. That a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon equipped to a Blue Eyes monster as an equip spell can be used as fusion material. Please tell me that's not how it works. If that's how this works, I'm going to go insane. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Because if you can do that, if you can have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon equipped to your Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon as an equip spell and use that as fusion material, if you have a Chaos monster in hand, say Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, you can fusion that with the fusion effect here to make Dragon Magia Master. Which, you know, one is a huge ass monster, but also has an Omni Negate. It has a negate for a monster, a spell, and a trap each. And then if it leaves the field, it gets to float into a Blue Eyes or a Chaos Ritual monster from extra deck or grave. Holy moly, if that's how that works. If that's how that works, there's no fucking way, right? But that's how the contact fusions work. Why wouldn't it be how this works? I mean, even if it doesn't work that way, getting it, you could still get it in grave. It still makes it easier to get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in grave, so you can use Ultimate Fusion to do this. You just have to find a way to easily get Chaos Max to hand somehow, or like any other, like a Black Luster Soldier. It could be any Chaos Ritual monster or Black Luster Soldier. as the other material. Or any Blackluster Soldier ritual monster, it says. Or no, it just says Blackluster Soldier. So like Blackluster Super Soldier wouldn't count. It's like one Chaos or Blackluster Soldier. Interesting. Very strange. But there's a couple of Blackluster Soldier ritual monsters. Like there's like a few. I don't think you would play them. I think you would probably play Chaos Mechs, right? Especially since Chaos form is searchable in the deck with our Wishes with Eyes of Blue. So theoretically, you could end on Spirit Dragon Magia, right? Like really easily, you could end on Spirit Dragon Magia. Well, not really easily, because you got to find a way to get Chaos Max to hand. That's like the thing that's fucking me up here, is I don't know a way to get Chaos Max to hand easily. You just like gotta draw him. It's like, wait. Could you get the other Chaos? Could you get Little Chaos Dragon off of, hold up. What's the name of the, Melody? Yeah, Melody of Awakening Dragon. Melody Awakening Dragon can get Chaos Dragon. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Because it has the right, wait, nope. Nope, it has zero defense. You can't grab it. Oh, that's annoying. Is there any way to search Blue Eyes Chaos Max or Chaos Dragon? If there is a way to search them, that would be crazy. Okay. I mean, I guess you could fucking use like the usual suspects. You know, summon Senju or whatever. Or was it? Oh god. I'm literally going to fucking. I'm going to the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki and trying to find the card tips, because that's like the only thing the fandom wiki is good for, is the card tips. I think did it have the card tips on the other one as well? They do. Rah, that's so good. Okay, search by Bingo Machine Go. No. Priestess with Eyes of Blue. I forget what that one does. Priestess with Eyes of Blue. If a card effect is activated, targets this, send an effect monster you control to the graveyard, and out the 2 Blue Eyes monsters with different. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess. Doesn't really go with our 1-card combo idea, though. Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon? During your end phase, great. Melody Awakening. What? Melody Awakening can grab it? Oh, 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 or less defense. It has. Oh, I guess it's ore. Is it ore? Okay. So Melody Awakening Dragon is ore, which helps. So yeah, Melody Awakening Dragon is probably the way to go. Manju, Herald the Arclight. Ooh, wait, Herald the Arclight. You don't use your normal summon, I'm realizing. Like, so the combo I've been describing so far, you don't use your normal summon. Which means that you could play Herald, like, or Diviner, to send Herald of Arclight. And then, like, do something with Herald, or the Diviner, I mean. Maybe. I don't know. You could maybe do something interesting with that. There's got to be a more consistent way to do that, though. That doesn't make it just like a 2-card combo where you just have to draw Diviner. Melody Awakening Dragon is probably the best way to go. Just like using that, I think, is just the best possible option. Yeah. Wow. I'm as you could tell, I'm getting sucked in. I should probably end the video here because I'm just getting sucked into like thinking about how to. That's the thing. I hate playing against Blue Eyes very frequently because a lot of people who play Blue Eyes on Master Duel just haven't really thought about the deck very much. That's like I think that's the biggest problem with that I have with it. It's a very they usually play it in a very boring manner because they aren't like. They just want to play Blue Eyes, right? They're not actually like trying to create a competitive version of Blue Eyes. But there's so much in Blue Eyes that you can actually build with, and it excites me quite frequently. I find myself getting excited by it. Damn. I was hoping Chaos Form might have a way to summon from grave. Because I was like, can we get Blue Eyes Chaos Max on the field? And I don't think we can. Yeah. And Melody of Awakening Dragon, unfortunately, does not mention Blue Eyes, so it's not searchable. And we could play the King of D to make it more consistent, but I don't think we want to do that. I don't think we want to play the King of D. I would rather play Dictator of D, who has nothing to do with that at all. Although, you know, Dictator of D is a decent extension piece. So if we are playing Diviner, you know, Diviner send Herald effect to grab our self Chaos Max. We have a level 6 tuner and a level 4 non-tuner. That's a bestial. Hold up. Do we have a way to get like more consistent access to Diviner? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. If we could get a more consistent access to Diviner, I guess Dictator D is also kind of a wild card too. You can't consistently end on it, but I shouldn't even be thinking about the bestial line. But like, there's a decent odds that we could have a consistent access to a spirit dragon that can float into our new spirit ultimate dragon, and also the recent magia dragon, the Blue Eyes ultimate magia master thing going on. And that seems like kind of a crazy board, if I'm being honest. If you manage to add bestial what's his face? The Synchro Bestial on top of that? Or even just like Jet Dragon in the mix? Get Jet Dragon in the mix somehow? Like if you're gonna search two dragons, if you're using Melody Awakening Dragon to search Chaos Max, you might as well grab Jet Dragon at the same time, right? Wow. I think these are like genuinely really cool and fairly interesting, in fact. I think there's a lot of potential here. I wonder if it's an attempt to make Blue Eyes like meta relevant again. I don't know if these cards quite do go that far, but I wonder if it's an attempt at least to try and make them meta relevant in the same way that they did in was it 2016, I believe, when they gave the super busted, Spirit Dragon. I mean, we have a direct reference to Spirit Dragon in this in these reveals. So I wonder if that's what we're going for here, if that's what we're trying to achieve. I say like, it seems like a good start because we still have 4 more cards. So, and maybe those will fix the problem I'm having. Maybe one of those searches Chaos Max. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to find out. These are kind of crazy though. Well, that's all I've got. I'm thoroughly impressed. Let me know what you think down below. I don't know. I think I've been, you know, maybe a little kinder to these than I have some other cards. I think they're neat though. Whatever. I always find attempts to make Blue Eyes competitive very interesting. I like Jet Dragon, so I'm really happy to see. I like Spirit Dragon too. So I'm happy to see some of the more interesting Blue Eyes cards kind of get some love and attention. Yeah, let me know what you think down below, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye, everyone. Hey there, thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for ya. You can also support the channel by giving me money. You have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You can also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any singles, sealed product, or accessories that you want, all to start supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now!